Game. How is everybody doing? Got a big one today. This Chiefs Chargers. What's going on, Lorenzo? How you doing? This Chiefs Charger game is going to be huge. The Chiefs have got to win this one. No doubt at all. Got to win this one. All right, just do an audio check. Yeah, it's a big game. Big game for sure. Got a few minutes here left till kickoff. What's going on, Darth? How you doing? I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? We got a lot of the fantasy playoffs started today as well. I got two teams in the playoffs. I was just waiting for kickoff. Got a few good games this morning too. Baltimore and Cincinnati's this morning. Buffalo, New England. Um, we'll see if Arizona can do anything there in Houston. But there's some pretty good games going on this morning. But the important one here, the Chiefs Chargers. I'm glad you're doing a little bit better, Darth. Don't I know that I know it's painful, but hopefully you can yeah start feeling better and get back out there. All right, looks like the teams are taking the field. I agree. They have to win or it's the playoffs are over. This is it. All right, let's see here. All right, we got Chiefs getting the ball. They kicked it off, gets it to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, up to about the 32-yard line is where Mahomes and the offense is going to start with the ball. Man, just coming back from that tough game last week. Mahomes threw 3 interceptions, no touchdowns. Just a brutal week against the Houston Texans. But let's get it right now. Starts it off with a run to Pacheco. He goes up to the right hand side and gets about 3 yards on that run. Man, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but that wind is just brutal right now. All right, 2nd and 8. Mahomes in the shotgun. Pitches it to Smith. Smith gets about 2 yards on that. It'll bring up 3rd down and probably like 6. Oh, but we got a flag. What's the flag about? Oh, shoot. We got an offensive lineman down, too. Looks like that's uh, the right tackle. Yeah, they're calling for the cart. Son of a buck. Let's see what this flag was about. Personal foul, chop block against the defense. So that's how he got hurt. Add 15 yards to that run, and That'll be a automatic first down. Yeah, the Chiefs, they got to win this one for sure. Well, let's see if we have enough offensive linemen to even make something here. Well, I don't know how it happened, but it had to have been a run back. But Houston's already got a 7-0 lead on Arizona. Looks like Philly's also running the ball down the field on them, on the Raiders. Jacksonville's running the ball down the throat of the Jets, too. Yeah, we got a TV timeout here in the Chiefs game. That 15-yard penalty would definitely move them up to midfield. But who knows what's going on? 9 people in here, 16 people in here. Hey, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Yeah, let's see what wasn't looking good for the. What's going on, Jimmy? How you doing, buddy? Good morning. It was not. It was not looking good the way they were calling for the cart for that offensive lineman. Shoot, I don't even know if they haven't even have any more backups left. They were already running 2 or 3 new people on the line. Jalen Moore was one of them. Now he's down and laid out. All right, well, we got a new tackle. Let's see if I can do anything with that. Mahomes in the shotgun, back to pass. Dumps it off to Rice. Rice gets about 8 yards on that play. Be second down and like 1. Yeah, they said 8 yards, second down and 2. Yeah, four offensive linemen out today. 2 of them went to IR. All right, Mahomes under center. Hands it to Pacheco. Runs it up the middle. And he gets a first down for Kansas City Chief. First down. Well, that wasn't Pacheco. It was Kareem that got that first down. I don't know what happened to Moore, but he's back out there. Hopefully it was just a little stinger where he was able to get it worked out, and it doesn't keep him effed up for the rest of the game. Hands it back off to Hunt, and yeah, he gets 1 yard. Uh-oh. Video's messing up here. Hopefully that wind's something fierce, so hopefully it ain't nothing here. Damn, Houston already back in the red zone. The Patriots scored a touchdown. You got Philly in the red zone. Mahomes back to pass. Dumps off, gets out of the pocket, runs up the middle. They're probably going to call that a sack. It'll be third down and 11. He was kind of running. I don't know if they're going to call it a sack or not, but he got tackled from behind the line, kind of take off up the middle, and they got him. Oh, he had some open people. They're at the 38-yard line. Mahomes back to pass again. Gets it out to Travis Kelce. He runs up the middle, gets all the way down to the 20 for a Kansas City Chief first down. What's up, Justin? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. That was huge. Get Kels back in the swing of things early in this game after just a crappy game all around for the offense yet last week. First and 10 on the 21-yard line. Mahomes jumps it off to Rashid Rice. He breaks one tackle. He gets about 7 yards on that first down play. Yeah, we have got to, Justin Roberts. We have got to get this winner. It's season over. Yeah, it's season done. I'm not sure if they're necessarily mathematically eliminated, but if with this loss, they don't. Yeah, they have got to win. That's the bottom line. Oh, hands it up the middle to Hunt or Pacheco, and he gets a first down. It's going to be first and goal on the 8-yard line. First and goal on the 8. Pretty good opening drive so far for the Chiefs. Now they just need to push it in here for a touchdown. 9 minutes left to go in the first. Pretty good lengthy drive here to open up this game. Hands it Pacheco, and he gets blown up in the backfield. That dropped him all the way back to the 12-yard line. What's going on, Mia? How you doing this morning? Did you make it home, or you still over at the hospital? All right, second and goal from the 12. Mahomes back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, takes off running, gets the touchdown. Kansas City. Mahomes runs it right up the middle for Kansas City Chief touchdown. Oh, that's good, man. I'm glad that you're home. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm glad that you're home. That means you're stable, and they had must have done some stuff to make your chest better. So that's great news. Yeah, that's touchdown all day long. Mahomes' 19th career rushing touchdown. Extra point pending. Come on, Bucker. Don't mess this up. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. 7-0 Chiefs. 8 minutes and 52 seconds left to go. You think Mahomes is done? Well, I mean, they don't win this week, then maybe they're well, they will be done for the season for sure. But one bad season doesn't make for a dead career. That's for damn sure. I mean, you go to 7 straight AFC Championship games. Um, you get a little bit of grace to have one bad season. Yeah, hopefully you get that. That's got to be tough for sure. Asthma and panic attack You get them panic attacks. You can't hardly breathe. Yeah, it is, Jen. That's exactly how we need to start. That's exactly how we needed to start. Man, Arizona, they're already losing 10-0 to Houston. Yeah, whoop whoop. New England's up 7-0 over Buffalo. The Commanders got a 3-0 lead over Giants. Philly's got a 7-0 lead over the Raiders. Well, they're talking about there's all kinds of different games going on for Christmas. The Chiefs are actually one of them. Yeah. Oh, that's good, man. I'm glad he's able to take the time off and take care of you on that. That's good news. You sit back and watch the Bears game. They're playing Cleveland right now, 0-0, but they got the ball in Cleveland territory. All right, Chiefs kick the ball off, gets to the 10, 20, 25, not to the 30, gets to about the 28-yard line. That's where the Chargers will start this drive. All right, defense, let's do something. Let's stop them. Have the same kind of defensive plays that you had last week in the second half against Houston. Hands it off up the middle. Who is that? Vidal runs it up for about 8 yards, brings up second down and 2. Yeah, they're playing right now against Cleveland, actually in Chicago, Mia. All right, second down and 2. In an I formation, Herbert hands it off to the running back, and he gets a first down. Yeah, the Chargers have had offensive line issues too. Just hopefully our defensive line can do something with their makeshift offensive line. At first and 10 at their own 40. Little pitch play, runs it back up the middle. They got 2 yards on that. That's a much better stop than that first run. All right, second down and 7. Herbert in the shotgun. Tight end goes into motion. It's a draw play to the running back, and he gets taken to the outside. Oh, breaks a couple of tackles and runs it all the way up to a first down. Son of a buck. I had an opportunity to get him in the backfield, but ended up getting him. He broke that tackle. I'll keep you up to date on that score. me if you want. Like I said, it's still 0-0. 11-17 left to go in the first. Chicago has the ball on Cleveland's 41. And then the Chargers have this ball at the 50. High formation, hands it off again. We got a flag that dropped, and he only got about a yard or two on that run. What is that flag about? It's either going to be offsides or illegal formation. I should have even guessed. It was, of course, it's offside against the Chiefs. Shouldn't even questioned. All right, first down and 5 on the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Hands it off to Vidal. He gets blown up right at the line. That was a good stop by the defense there, boys. Good stop. Heck yeah, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, like and subscribe if you're new. Oh, shoot. Now Bolton's down. That's not what we needed. 2 drives, 2 injuries. Yeah, there they go to commercial. Well, Chicago got him a first down. They are in field goal range at the Cleveland 32. First and 10. Jacksonville got another touchdown. They're up 14-0 over the Jets. Well, there's another Chicago Bears first down. They are now in the red zone. First and 10 on Cleveland 17. All right. Just waiting for them to come back from commercial. Ooh, Bears got another first down. It's first and goal on the 6. All right, just give it to Swift there and get that touchdown. All right, looks like they coming back to the game here. They must have got Bolton off the field. Huddle back up. Still a 7-0 lead over the Chiefs over the Chargers. And yeah, there it is. Touchdown Bears. DeAndre Swift running it in for a 6-yard touchdown. All right, we got second down and 5 here in the Chargers game. Drops back on the screen. Oh, he does. He tried to do a juke move. Tight end did, but he didn't quite get enough juke. He gets tackled for short of the first down marker. It'll be a 3rd down and 1. What's going on, Gabs? How you doing? What's up? All right, big 3rd and 1. Stop him. Stop him. Hands it off. And he gets it anyway. Yeah, bless America. Some buck. First and 10 for the Chargers. I got it in the I formation. Herbert under center. Play action pass. Herbert back to pass. Those deep. Incomplete. Over the head of the tight end. Gatson. All right, boys. We got to stop them here. Keep them in field goal. Yeah, let's keep them in field goal range. Hell, knock them out of field goal range. What's going on, world? Yeah, what's going on, world? 2nd down and 10. Herbert back to pass. Drops it off to Allen, who gets about 8 yards on that play. Bring up 3rd down and 2. All your teams are scoring. Yeah, the Bears scored. The Chiefs scored. New England scored. Washington scored. Philly scored. Jacksonville scored. And Houston scored. It is 7-0, Mia. Chicago. All right. Hands it off. Gets stopped in the backfield. Bring up 4th down and like 2. Oh, they're saying 4th down and 1. I say it's 4th down and 2, but yeah, here comes the field goal kicker out. Dicker the kicker coming out for a 49-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. He hooks it right in there for 3. It's a 7-3 ball game. Chiefs over the Chargers. 2:22 left to go in this first quarter. Pretty dang, uh, pretty dang close game. What is the game on? Don't know. Here, I can probably figure out what channel it's on. It is on Fox. The Browns Bears games on Fox. Oh, looks like the Jets are trying to do something here. They're in the red zone. Houston's also in the red zone. Touchdown, Texans. That's going to go up to a 17-0 lead there. 6 minutes left to go in the first. Jets got 1st and goal on Jacksonville's 9. We're just waiting on the kickoff from that field goal. Yeah, there's a touchdown Jets. They really should. Yeah, the Bears really should beat the Browns. They kind of have to keep their playoff hopes alive. All right, 2:30 left to go in the first here. Chargers kick it off. Chiefs catch it about the 7 yard line to get up to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They get it about the 33-yard line. I tell you what, I definitely did not need the Jets to score that touchdown. All right, Mahomes back to passing the shotgun. Surveys, dumped it off. He gets it to Kels for, it's probably like a 3 yard little dump off. That'll bring up second down. Call it a 4 yard dump off, second down and 6. Man, it looks like New England's back running right down the field. They're in Buffalo. They're in field goal range. Pacheco runs and pretty much gets blown up. There's going to be like a 1 yard loss. Third down and 7. Yeah, it looks like Cleveland had to punt. So the Bears have the ball again. Mahomes back to pass, steps up, and complete. Worthy's shaking up. So that's 3 for 3. Worthy can't really get up off the damn ground. What the hell? Three drives, 3 injuries. Well, I don't know why they were allowed to uh, dive on him like that. He already done missed the pass, and the defender comes and slams his head right with a knee. The play was over, and they come and slam his head in there. That doesn't make any damn sense why they're allowed to do that. Well, but of course it was a no penalty. 4th and 7. Here comes the punt team. What's going on, King Bob? All right, arises back. He kicks it. Gotta bounces at the. Oh, that's a good kick. Bounces at about the 6 yard line and just dies right there. So the Chargers will get the ball at the 6 yard line with 52 seconds left to go in the first. Chiefs are up 7-3. All right, let's see here. There was a. Looks like New England is second and goal on the 7. They're already up 7-0 on Buffalo, and they're looking to try to push it in. Philadelphia 7, Chargers nothing at the end of the first, but they are also in the red zone. A touchdown, Patriots. Drake May rushes in a 7-yard touchdown on Buffalo. Extra point pending, and it's good. 14-0. New England over Buffalo. Just waking up watching this Chiefs game. Hopefully we can do something with it. That's all I really care about, King Bob. We've got to get this win. There ain't no doubt about it. And that's the bottom line. There ain't no doubt about it. Come on. Yeah. Patriots are tough this year. Yeah, Patriots are tough for sure. Got some great games coming up this afternoon. Yeah, that's all I care about too, King Bob. Oh, that was a big play. Uh, Caleb Williams to the tight end Loveland for 24 yards, brings it all the way up to Cleveland side of midfield. Cleveland's 48. All right. Chargers here in the shotgun. Chiefs are bringing some pressure. Hands it off to, oh shit. Who is that? Vidal Sassoon. He gets about 8 yards, but there is a flag. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Hands to the face. Defense. Son of a buck. Of course they're going to call it on the Chiefs. So that's going to bring it all the way up to the 21-yard line. Oh, Caleb Williams passes the burden all the way up to the 8-yard line, 1st and goal for Chicago. You get the Chargers, hand the ball off on 1st down. He gets about 2 yards on that play. End of the first quarter here, 7-3. Uh, Chiefs lead over the Chargers. I don't. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying there, Lorenzo. Yeah, I was confused of what you were saying. It looks like the Bears have been trying to give it to Monangai here. They're now 3rd and goal on the 3. Hurts is in the red zone. Philadelphia's in the red zone. Jacksonville's back in the red zone. Cincinnati's driving. That's a 0-0 game. Looks like Philly's going to have to go for a field goal. Hurts got sacked. Oh, Arizona's also in the red zone. You got quite a few teams in the red zone, and that's a touchdown to the Bears. DJ Moore, Williams to DJ Moore for a 6-yard touchdown. They take a 14 nothing lead over Cleveland. What's going on, Cheyenne? How you doing? Philly did end up having to go for the field goal, and they are now up 10 nothing on the Raiders. Arizona's on the 15-yard line, or a 15-yard pass to McBride, and they're first and goal on the 3. Yeah, it's not looking good, Justin Roberts, to be quite honest. It's not looking good. Like in the mid 30-40% range. Tootin just scored a 15-yard touchdown for Jacksonville, and they take a 20-7 lead over the Jets. Yeah, both of my teams right now, Justin, is in the first round of the playoffs. I didn't quite do good enough to get a bye. All right, here we go. Start of second quarter. 2nd and 8. Chargers have the ball on their own 23-yard line. Herbert in the shotgun. Hampton runs out to the flat, passes it to him, and we stopped him. Bring up 3rd down and 4. Well, looks like the Commanders just got a touchdown. Krosky Merrick rushed up the middle for a 16-yard touchdown. 3rd down and 4 here in the Chargers Chiefs game. Herbert in the shotgun. Back to pass. Gets a little pressure. And he goes down sacked. That's going to bring up 4th down and 6-yard line. Or 4th down and 6. Great sack by Chiefs defense. And Menahue gets the pressure. Yeah, he just kept working, got around the guard, and brought down Herbert. And they are bringing out their punt unit. Ooh, they tried to get a block, but he was able to get it away. Fair catch called for at the 36-yard line. That is where they'll take over from there. Chiefs need to get a touchdown. Yeah, Chiefs need to get a touchdown. Yeah, the only other, since we had all those people in the red zone, the only folks that are left is Arizona. They are on the 2-yard line, but they ended up the first quarter ended. They're waiting to come back from the second quarter. And this Chiefs Chargers game is in commercial as well. All right, come on now. Yeah, not looking good at all, to be quite honest. Yeah, it looks like New England stopped Buffalo on the fourth down. It might be that's a real long field goal, but they might go for it. Chicago just sacked the crap out of Cleveland. That's a touchdown, Cardinals. Cardinals got him a touchdown. Brisket to McBride. All right, Mahomes in the shotgun. Let's get us a drive here. Steps back, throws it deep, and that's incomplete to Thornton. He try to get it all back right then and there. Yeah, they try to get it all the way back right then and there. Well, he really should have probably been a pass interference. That guy was just like completely hugging the back of his on his back. If it had been the Chiefs, that would have been pass interference. But since it was against the Chiefs, let him play. All right, hands it up off the middle for a run. I think it's about 3 yards on that run. Gonna bring up third down and 7. Bald headed Eagles. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean, Gabs? Bald headed Eagles. You're not going for the Raiders, are you? Oh shoot. Now there's a Charger down hurt. And they're going to commercial. Since they're going to commercial, I'm gonna go refill my coffee. Hola, Juan David. ¿Cómo estás? Yeah, let's go Chiefs. I'll be right back. All right, still on commercial. Oh, going for the Raiders, huh? Uh, why is that, Gabs? Just woke up with the feeling. Just woke up with the feeling. All right, looks like Chicago had to punt. Punt it back to Cleveland. Yeah, I heard that, Jim. We even had an uncle that was a huge Raiders fan. And yeah, it just didn't. That did not matter at all. All right, Mahomes back to pass. He steps up in the pocket, gets a little pressure, stops to try to throw something, trying to do Mahomes magic, and he gets sacked like a son of a gun. Yep, sacked. 4th and 9. They are up 7-3, Tommy. Yeah, we're paying attention to that one too. Actually, hell, I'm paying attention to all the games really. Yeah, I saw Cena's match. It was I don't know. All right, punts away, and they get it right around the 20-yard line. Yeah, I didn't really care for the finish either. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I didn't really care for the finish. The matchup. I mean, Jimmy Dunn got me on his side. How, kind of a boring thing when all he does is uh, slapped you. That Tyrannosaurus kick that he does is pretty cool, but he just slaps you and chokes you out. What's the fun in that? I think it's kind of ironic. Oh no, you're not. Hey, I'm actually kind of shocked, Gabs. You're rooting for a team that's not winning. Oh, that got Jimmy out of his get. That got Jimmy out of his chair. Start talking about Gunther. Come running on that. All right, 1st down and 10 for the Chargers. Hands it off to up the middle, and he gets blown up. Yeah, I know. That's I was actually shocked that they you were rooting for a team that was losing. You're rooting for the Raiders, and they're down 10-0. Yeah, it. Uh, I mean, everybody knew that the Legends lose on their last match. It's just the point. That's like the thing. Um, but they treated Cena better than they did uh, Goldberg. They didn't even let Goldberg finish talking. So I was actually kind of shocked at how much longer the stream went. I think they went an extra 20 minutes or something. So no, it was good. Yeah, it kind of got me in my feels a little bit when he started talking about his mom was there and all that. Sack, picked off, intercepted, returned back all the way up to about the 19-yard line. The defense came around that tackle, uh, pretty much hit the ball as Herbert was going down. He tried to throw, and yeah, just a little lame duck ended up coming out of his hand. Linebackers went back and grabbed it. Instant red zone opportunity for the Chiefs offense. Didn't quite get the sack, but that's good enough. Affected the pass enough to where he could not get anything on it. All right. Hands it off to like that's Pacheco. Yeah, and he gets 8 yards on that first down run. No, I definitely can see that. See, when ruthless aggression era started, I pretty much stopped watching. I had things going on in my life and whatnot, so I never even really even watched it. I was already away from wrestling when the ruthless aggression started, but I could definitely get behind how many times John Cena did Make a Wish for the kids. So just on that fact alone, he's got my respect. Yeah, just on that fact alone, what he did for the kids. You do stuff for the kids like that, be a great ambassador to for WWE. Yeah, hats off to you. All right, third down and one. Push the pile, and that's a first down. That's gonna be first and goal on like the 8 yard line. Yeah, there was so many people there. RVD, uh, Taker, Michelle McCool, uh, yeah, Trish Stratus. Yeah, they're up 21-0. New England just got him another touchdown. Yeah, so many of them. All right, a little dump off to Brashad Smith, but he pretty much gets back to the line and no further. Man, there's so much wind and dust is flying around. I can actually just like damn near taste the glacier silt blowing outside. All right, that's second down play is incomplete pass. Mahomes tried to get it to Rice there on a little dump off. Why has Jimmy got to leave? Jimmy don't got no leave. Mahomes steps up, tries to find somebody, standing there, throws it. Incomplete. We're gonna have to go for a field goal on this one. I don't. I don't know why Jimmy's got to be has to leave in this channel. What? Did I miss something? All right. Butker takes that. That's field goal is good. So now it's a 10-3 lead. Chiefs over the Chargers. Isn't the rule? Isn't it the rule that the person being rude uh, gets blocked caps? I don't remember the rules. Trying to steal your best friend? What do you mean? I I have no clue. All right. some other scores here. Uh, Phillies got the ball up to the Raiders' 35-yard line. Oh yeah, that's a good gig if you can get it there, Tommy. Plowing the plowing the streets. Some years that there ain't much work. Your best friend Gunther. I'm fairly certain Jimmy will allow you to have him all to yourself there, Gabs. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that you're safe with that. Yeah, Phillies in the red zone, first and goal. I understand. Yeah, I definitely understand. I don't think that was the area of the country he was talking about, Gabs. I don't think that was the area of the world that he was talking about. And I know Lorenzo. I'm kind of in that same. I'm in that same realm. I mean, it's I can't believe that I'm relaxing. All right, you guys talking about all your craziness here. I just missed what happened. Chiefs kicked it off and pretty much stopped the Chargers right where they caught it. Chargers get the ball on the 24-yard line. Yeah, but then he watched another live streamer and uh, Jimmy got convinced to like Gunther afterwards. And it looks like Baltimore just scored a touchdown. They're up 7-0 on the Bengals. All right, Herbert under the gun or under the center drops off a little screen pass. There was a hold that probably not going to get called, but Vidal Sassoon gets down to about the 35-yard line. Oh, he gets up a little slowly. Oh, he was just milking it. That's a first down. I don't know. I really should figure out how they get away with holding and pass interference and stuff, so we can bring that into our realm. Another handoff, and that gets blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Poor Jimmy. Everybody being so mean to him. Poor fella. All right. 6 minutes left to go in the second. Herbert in the shotgun. Second down and 10. on their own 43-yard line. Herbert back to pass. Drops it off to Keenan Allen. Just short of the first down. It's going to bring up third down and like 3. I know, Jimmy. Dang, I've seen that. That's rough, buddy. That's funny, Jim. Yeah. Yeah. There's a big wrestling channel, Gabs and Jimmy. All right. Well, Herbert tried to get the try to do a little option play, and he kept it. And he did not get the first down. That's going to bring up fourth down and 1 from from the 50-yard line. So let's see what they do here. They go for it, tush push style, or do they punt? All right, no, they're going for it. Tush push. Don't jump. Don't jump. Timeout, Chiefs. Jay's gonna come out, break out with one of them wrestlers you probably never even heard of. Hell yeah, let's go Chiefs. Oh, we got of course, I think that they're gonna beat them. We got Buffalo in the red zone, second and goal, but the 2-minute warning's up. The Giants are in the red zone. Philadelphia's in the red zone, a two-minute warning. All right, Herbert back to pass, dumps it off, slaps it down, but there is a flag. I was about ready to. Shit, they gave him an offside. Offside flag on the Chiefs. That's automatic. Well, not automatic first down, but a first down. Who was that? Somebody was that was Chris Jones lined up off sides, man. $6 million man, and he can't line up right. Philly just scored a touchdown. They're now up 17-0. Charger first down on the Chiefs' 43-yard line. Herbert, sacked him. Watson came after him and grabbed and got him by the shoestrings. That was a sack of probably about 6 yards, I'd say. And they'll bring up down second and 16. We got a touchdown, Bills. James Cook runs it in for a 5-yard touchdown. It was a receiving touchdown, probably a screenplay. Now that's a 21-7 game. Oh, the Chiefs almost picked him off again. They tried to rush a little screen pass, and Connor damn near came up with it. That's going to bring up third down and 16. The Giants just got a touchdown. Looks like Tracy, Tyrone Tracy Jr. rushed for a 12-yard touchdown. Brings that score 13-7. Giants scored a field goal on their last drive. What the hell? So it was 3rd and long. Keenan Allen had him a little slant that was not going to get the first down, and he does a lateral that just bounces all the way back to the line of scrimmage. So that was Chargers were lucky to recover, but that backwards pass just took them right out of field goal range. They were on the very edge of the of field goal range before he chucked it back. But well, I'm good with him punting. Fair catch called for at about the 12-yard line. There is a flag down. I'm sure it's against the Chiefs because it's always against the Chiefs. Yep, holding on the Chiefs. Half the distance to the goal. First down. Yep, the Hardy Boys. Stone Cold, The Undertaker. Houston's got it 2nd down and goal on the 4-yard line, but they got stopped by the 2-minute warning. Yeah, that was crazy. And Kemper, the year after that, I started working at Kemper. Yeah, I worked at Kemper and Starlight Theater as the beer man warehouse concession. Did it for about a year. There just wasn't enough money in it. Oh, it was cool. Yeah, no, I got to see all kinds of cool shit. Worked a lot of long hours. It just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough hours. Oh yeah, yeah, all the concerts. All right, little dump off to Rice, and he breaks it up for about 8 yards. He's 2nd down and 2 on. Let's see, where's it at? On the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Hell, the coolest one was being the beer guy during the American Royal Barbecue. They were actually selling kegs, and I was running around in a little Cushman to deliver kegs to all the barbecuers. They and then they let us try whatever they had, you know. Where I tried ostrich and raccoon and all that. Well, we come up to the 2 minute warning after that run that didn't really get anywhere. It's going to be third down and three on the Chiefs' 13-yard line. 2 minute warning. Well, Texans kicked a field goal. They're now up 23-7 over Arizona. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't actually do the concessions part of it. I was just a warehouse for all the concessions. And since I was doing that, they uh, when we were selling kegs, they would just have us deliver them. They're an American Royal uh, barbecue. And hey, and then I got access to the judges tent um, for the barbecue. So whatever they all their uh, they would do their tasting and they would come out and they would bring everything out there and you could just eat as much as you want. It was cool. Uh, no, no, I am not. I'm sure I'm gonna probably see some of it if it gets interesting. But no, I'm doing the Packers in Denver. I think that's going to be a much better game. That's all right. When you're throwing, bunch of kegs every day, it's just you need that fuel to keep going. You burn it all off. All right, we're coming back from the 2 minute warning. Big third down and four for the Chiefs. All right, Mahomes back to pass, dumps it off to Rice again, twists away, gets all the way up to the first down, gets to the 23-yard line for a Kansas City Chief first down. Not doing the Colts yet? What the Colts? Yeah, I don't give a crap about Philip Rivers. I don't care about any of them. All right, little screen pass to Worthy. He gets about 4 yards. Good to see him back out there after taking a knee to the head. Hell no, I'd much rather watch the Packers beat the Broncos. All right, we got something going on in the field here. Referee's looking at something. Harbaugh is complaining about something, talking about Michigan or something. 12 men on the field on the Chargers. The score is Kansas City 10, Chargers 3. That's funny. Yeah, that's the only that's the only blue that we allow is one that says Royals. All right. First and 5 after that penalty jumps it off to Kareem. Kareem breaks a few tackles, gets about 8 yards on that first down to for another Kansas City Chief first down. Oh shit! But now uh, Jalen Moore is back down, laying on his backside. Jalen Moore is sitting on his pockets. Do you guys do you guys have it down there? Is the Colts Seahawks game that you guys can watch? Let's see. No, it probably isn't Fox, huh? So hey, curious, can you guys hear the wind? Yeah. Well, like I said, I'll be paying attention to all of them. Okay, cool. Yeah, this will be the second time in a row Jalen Moore's went down. Obviously, that tape didn't work the first time. All right, 1st and 10. Mahomes back to pass. Oh, couldn't find anybody, so he takes off running and gets it up to the 40-yard line. Clock's running 1:14, 13, 12, 11. 2nd down and 7. Gets everybody up. Shotgun again. Back to pass. Dumps it to the outside. For some reason, Worthy jumped inside, and then he went back towards the line of out of bounds. Gets a Kansas City Chief first down, and he stops the clock with 56 left to go. The ball's all the way up to the Chargers' 35-yard line with first down. Minute 3 left to go. The Chiefs are up 10-7 on the Chargers. 56. I'm sorry, 10-3. 10-3. Chiefs are up 10-3 on the Chargers. 56 seconds left on the 35-yard line. Mahomes back in the shotgun. Back to pass. Dumps it off. Tries to get it to Kels, but Derwin James is acting like a backpack and all over his back. I know that's a penalty if the Chiefs did it, but not one that's done against the Chiefs. Same with the late hit on Mahomes, but we won't call that either. 2nd down and 10. Mahomes in the shotgun. Dumps it off to Rice. And he gets out of bounds. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 on Chargers 29-yard line. So right now, as it sits, the Chiefs have to win out. Chargers have to lose 2, and the Colts have to lose 2 to get the Chiefs into the playoffs. But the most important one is they have to win out. Yep, long pass to Worthy. He was looking for the flag, asked for the flag. Doesn't know why it wasn't a flag, but there is no flag. Even reads like, what the hell? Yeah. Pushing him out of bounds. He wasn't even looking for the ball. Should have been a offensive pass interference or defensive pass interference. But all right, Butker lines up for a 47-yarder. Kick is up. Kick is good. 13-3, Chiefs lead with 38 seconds left to go in the second half. Yeah, no, three. Shit, there was like three or just on three on that drive. There's been about six on this in this whole game. Looks like the Commanders just scored another touchdown. They are up. Oh, Moody missed the extra point, so now they're up 19-7 over the Giants. Yeah, three hitting that one drive. That's crazy. Looks like Chicago will be going into halftime, up 14-0. Baltimore and Cincy are going to be going to the halftime with Baltimore winning 14-0. New England and Buffalo are at half. New England's up 24-7. Let's see. Chiefs kick it off to the Chargers. Gets it up to 10, 20, 30, all the way up to the 40 with 33 seconds left to go. They're about 20 yards away from being well within field goal range. Yeah, that's uh the Chargers got a tough few games, and the Colts have a tough few games. The toughest game that we have that we gotta have to win out is Denver, but then we play the Raiders in Tennessee. Herbert back to pass gets to Keenan Allen. They call that incomplete. I didn't even see a call on the play. That may have been incomplete. Oh, and it was too. Yep, incomplete pass. It'll bring up second down and 10. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that they definitely can. Sacked. Oh, almost got Herbert in a sack. And a long play. Well, that guy's down. He's hurt. Who is that? Oh no, that ain't a completed catch. I don't know why they're saying that it is. Oh, because it's the Chargers. That's why. The ball goes right through his hands. But who is it? I don't know how many times you got to show that it went in between his hands and he doesn't have control and it's spinning. And then he damn near breaks his own ribs by landing on the ball. I don't either. Yeah, I don't either. Because even his last year in with the Colts, they were just a uh, terrible plays. He couldn't hardly do anything with the ball. Oh Harris, that's who that was. Yeah, they better not give that to them. Yeah, they better not give it to him. You can see that he completely does not have control of the ball, but you can clearly see that that interception last week, he didn't have control of the ball neither, and they gave it to him anyway. Even though you could clearly see that that Houston guy didn't, that ball went right in between his arms. But so I'm not holding my breath, Jen. Yeah, I ain't holding my breath. Yeah, I agree. But that happened last week too. Yeah, that happened last week too. I told you, Jen. I told you. I told you. Man, that's such bullshit. Excuse the language, kids. Cover your ears. Because this is crap. How can you not even have control of the ball? That thing's doing a damn spiral underneath his belly, and they're, oh yeah, well that's that call stands. Yeah, that call stands. Jesus criminy. It was just a stupid. What's the point of playing? What's the point of playing? What is the flipping point? Who cares? It doesn't even freaking matter. What's the point of playing if you're just gonna get cheated? What's the flipping point? Well, at least having the ball. I mean, yeah, at least having the ball should be part of a catch. Yeah, at least having the ball should be part of a catch. If but obviously not if it's against the Chiefs. Yeah, obviously it ran against the Chiefs. Herbert throws it away. I'm surprised they didn't call that a catch. The ball was doing a 360 underneath of him when he before he landed on his damn chest, but whatever. No, no, not yet. All right, defense, just bear down. Bear down here. Oh, he does exist, huh? I didn't know Lad McConkey even still existed. Yeah, I didn't know Lad McConkey still existed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, exact opposite of what Likely had. I mean, hell, he had three steps, and no, incomplete. Well, and yeah, they allow him to push off, but okay, touchdown, fucking Chargers. Such bullshit. Oh, except for he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball on the line. As he landed, he loses control of the ball. If Likely's catch wasn't a touchdown, what the hell? They let it go? Okay, I was gonna say, come on, you're not even gonna look at it? he loses control of the ball. You still got to maintain the control. You still got to maintain control of the catch. Finishing the act of the catch. But they ain't even going to look at it. Yeah, they ain't even going to look at it. They're like, well, whatever. It's the Chiefs. Let's just make them lose. Yeah, so catch 2 feet down and he drops the ball. But I guess that doesn't fucking matter when it's the Chiefs defense. I can't even. They can't challenge it. It's all about the refs. Yeah, they can't challenge it. That's a scoring play. It's automatic review. Yeah, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, and it's halftime. Just so. What's the point? Really, what's the point? You get cheated like that over and over and over again. What's the flipping point? All right, guys, we're at halftime. I'll give you some outside because I gotta go. Oop. Yeah, I have some outside. I'll be back. what is the point? Why even worry about it? You get cheated anyway. I wonder they don't want to have performance-based pay on their collective bargaining agreement because they're junk. Let them go on strike. Shit, get somebody from Foot Locker. They could probably come in and do a better job. Hell, I'll do a better job. Just don't let me call the Chiefs game because I'll be biased as hell. I want to sit here and argue about can't do a performance-based pay on for the refs. Well, no wonder. You look at this junk. Look at this junk and then wonder why they can't get paid performance-based. Bunch of damn jokers. What's going on, y'all? Yeah. Bring back the Foot Locker, folks. Hey, what's going on, Marul? Yeah, they do. At least grade them. Yeah. Yeah, the Bills are completely destroying, uh, or New England's completely getting destroyed. And we got some games coming back from half. Looks like Philadelphia took the opening drive right down the field. They're in the red zone. Washington kicked another field goal. They're up 22-7. Houston is putting the boots to Arizona 23-7. Jacksonville's up 31-10 over the Jets. Philadelphia is up 7-0 in the red zone, first and goal on the 4. It really does, man. Yeah, it really does. Well, I guess Vader, I'm not sure if you're talking about the game or your own personal stuff. Are you talking about your own personal stuff or the game? Well, I guarantee it. I might be a little biased on the Chiefs, but I'd still probably call a fair game than this crap. Oh no, what's going on, Darth? What do you mean it keeps getting worse? You don't mind me asking? We're here to listen. We're here to listen. And these damn Chargers get the ball, start the half. Hey, I appreciate that, Jimmy. I don't know about the best, but I appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen the Panthers get as many bad calls as the Chiefs this year. But, the refs all around have just been terrible this year. Every game. Every game they got some crap going on. Yeah, like I said, Darth, it does hurt. It does hurt. But you won't even remember these days whenever you find the right person. Yeah, you won't even remember these days when you find the right person. It won't even, these days won't even matter to you. So keep your chin up. Don't do anything, you know, rash or anything like that. Just remember, you got people out here that care about you. You're not alone. Um, and yeah, people, we got your back. And make calls. There's people out there that listen and let you let you vent and let you say whatever the hell you want. It looks like Philly scored, got him a touchdown. Yeah, like Jimmy said, it definitely takes time, and you also have to be ready for your own self. All right, kicked it off 10, 20, 25, and takes him down at about the 28-yard line. Yeah, you're good. I mean, because you're good people too, Darth. You're good. You're a good dude your own self. So good things happen to good people. They are really gonna. We didn't even touch the tight end, and they're gonna call us illegal illegal contact, holding on the Chiefs. They didn't even fucking touch the guy, and they're gonna call a flag. Oh, Giants got him a touchdown. Yeah, yeah, agreed, Jenny. That's exactly right. Everything happens for a reason. We're never as clear why stuff happens, but everything happens for a reason, Darth. Yeah, the Chargers brought it all the way up to the Chiefs' 48-yard line. Hands off to Vidal. There's a hold by the Chargers that it may get a call. It 100% is not easy. Yeah, it is not easy, Darth, at all. I know that for a fact. But you just really kind of, you really just gotta, I don't know, you just really kind of got to remember that's all you can do. Yeah, no, I definitely. There's a phone number you can call. I think it's 844 or something, where you can call and talk to somebody. There's definitely help out there. That's exactly right, Jimmy. You'll find them whenever you least expect it. Yeah, it comes up to third down on this Chargers drive. Oh shit! And we got two people down for the Chiefs. That's correct. It is. I mean, you do hear that a lot, but it just is true. It's just true. Well, there's a Chargers first down. Anytime, Darth. I mean, shit, you're part of the community. You're part of the people. Like you said, we're here to help each other. You ain't ruining my day. The refs are ruining my day. These sons of bitches. It definitely ain't you, Darth. Anytime, man. Like I said, you're part of the community. You're part of the group. So by all means, we try to take care of our own around here. Now Bolton's hurt. Seems like every other player got a damn Chief hurt. Well, he didn't ruin my day. Yeah, you didn't ruin my day, and I know you didn't ruin anybody's in the chat's day. We're here to listen, and we're here to help, and here to give advice. And really, that's the bottom line. Man, Herbert threw just such a lame ass duck. Caught it. Gatson was able to get it 27 yards down the field. It's first and goal on the 4-yard line. Yeah, 100%. You are definitely good. Yeah, Jen knows all about that. Oh shit! Now Chris Jones is limping off the field. Man, we're not gonna have a team left. I'm gonna have to go fly to Kansas City just so they have enough people on the damn field. And I think we've all been there too, Darth, where our family doesn't quite make us. You know, they're definitely the people that can hurt you the most is your family, especially whenever you need their support. Yeah. Yep. That is for sure, Jen. You definitely know who's got your back, and you also know who doesn't have your back in your darkest days of your life. You definitely understand who has your back and who doesn't. Just you got to remember that whenever you're going through it. Well, the Eagles scored a touchdown. They're up 30-0 on the Raiders. It looks like Houston got a interception, picked off Brisket. They're first and goal or third and one on the Arizona 7-yard line. Man, that was such an ugly ball that he threw Herbert. I don't even know how he was able to get that to Gatson. All right, first and goal. Hands it off to Vidal Sassoon. And oh no, that's actually Hampton. Hands it off to Hampton, and Karloftis gets him in the backfield for like a loss of 2. And And now we got another Chief hurt. Jesus criminy, are they going to have anybody left? This time it's Jalen Watson, cornerback. Yeah. Yeah, Dorothy, just like I said, I think I'm the only one that got your joke there, Jen. Um, yeah, there's just no, really, there is no words. Just know that we got your back, we got your support. Um, and just know that it will get better. It's got to get better. Also, remember you've survived your worst days you've ever had. Every worst day that you ever had, you survived it to today. So, I mean, you definitely, definitely, just as long as you understand that, you survived every worst day you've ever had, and you'll survive this one. All right, third down and goal. Herbert back to pass, steps up in the pocket, tries to run for it, and gets like 1 yard. It'll bring up fourth down and goal. At least they were able to stop him. Maybe only they might only tie this game. No need to be sorry, Darth. Not at all. Not at all. You are definitely good. You're in a good. You're around people that got your back, and there is no reason to be sorry. All right, 13-13 tie. 8 minutes left to go in the third. Yeah, Texans got him a touchdown too. Chicago got him a touchdown. They're up 20-3 over Cleveland. Yeah, no, I definitely, like I said, I definitely understand what you're going through, Darth. But just trust in saying that you'll make it through this. You'll have a reason to smile again. Just you'll you'll get there. It may not be right away. Um, and it's gonna hurt, but just don't let it drag you down. You're a better person than that. Don't let it bring you down, and just remember, it's her loss, right? It's her loss. She lost you. You didn't lose her. Yeah, looks like Jacksonville's about ready to. They're in the red zone too. They're about ready to score again. Almost. I think this is the only. Well, I guess the New England Buffalo game. Well, that got closer too. That's 24-21. Well, don't let that bring you down. Yeah, you might have messed up once, but she forgave you. And either that, if she didn't forgive you, she held it over your head. That's not forgiveness. Forgiveness is letting it go and moving on and growing from it. Doesn't make it two wrongs don't make a right. All right, Mahomes on a shotgun at the 29-yard line, back to pass, dumps it off to Worthy, incomplete pass. He just got completely just smoked coming across the field. I mean, just hammered. I don't know how they can get away with helmet to helmet, but you know, I guess I do know. I guess I do know how they get away with helmet to helmet. Yeah, there's another incomplete pass. Yeah, she just it just isn't the one. I don't know if I can call that an incomplete pass or a drop pass. That was more of a drop pass, but he still did get hammered helmet to helmet. Mahomes back to pass, runs out of the pocket. He gets tackled way high. Oh, but that's okay for them to do that. That's okay for them to take him down by the helmet. Sacked him all the way back. Loss of 11. What's up, Mia? How you doing, buddy? Chicago's putting the boots to Cleveland. Cleveland's about ready to score again, though. Punt it. Fair catch called for at the 32-yard line. That's good. That's good, Mia. Glad they were able to get you squared away there in the hospital. Oh, this really is going to piss me off. Oh, damn. Uh, looks like Philadelphia is already taking out Hurts, taking out. They're like playing their second strings. They're already in the fourth quarter. They ain't playing hardly anybody. Man, I just get my tail kicked. It could be the very first time in a few years I may not make any money on fantasy. It's actually a tied game, Mia. 13-13. Oh, Hampton runs and gets about 3 yards on that run. Oh, that's Vidal. Vidal Sassoon. Now they're working on somebody else on the Chiefs sideline. Shit, there's probably going to be a shorter list of not who didn't get hurt versus the ones that did. Herbert back to pass. Another slides out of the pocket, throws a little bit down the field. Push off, but they ain't going to call that. Gatson pushed off again. That'll be a first down. First and 10 on like the 46-yard line. Hands it off again to Vidal Sassoon. He got hammered. He got like maybe a yard. I'm going to call it no gain. Tranquil came over there and form tackled him right to the ground. All right, how about a turnover defense? Hands it back to Vidal Sassoon, and he is again completely met in the backfield. He lost 2 or 3 yards on that run. It's going to bring up third down and long. Oh. Herbert back to pass. Fumble! Fumble the ball! Get the ball! Get the ball! Chiefs recover. Oh, there's gonna. Are they calling it incomplete? What the hell? No, of course. When it could have been a Chiefs. When it could have been a Chiefs fumble. They. Oh no, that's incomplete. But it brings up fourth down and 11. I mean, yeah, he almost took 3 steps. Oh yeah, because Jen, I made you a mod. Yeah, I made you a mod on my channel. That's why that message came up. False start by the Chargers. Yeah, since I made you a mod, that means you can kick people out that are being nasty. You can erase bad comments. All right, Chargers punted. Chiefs got the ball on their own 12-yard line. Long ways to go. What you making?
Just trying to get to the bread.
I bought it at the same time as that other bread.
No, this is the first round.
Oh, so we didn't do a swap? Swappity swap? All you got to do is
Man, that stinks.
well, you could have always deleted your bad words. Say hi, Mona. People hear you.
Hello.
People hear you. Yeah, you heard her, Jimmy.
Goodbye.
Jen says hi too, Mona.
Howdy, hi.
I don't know if she heard you. She said howdy, hi. Back to the room so she can cuss all she wants to. Getting her a bite to eat before the Packers game because she won't eat. Yeah, that Buffalo New England game became a pretty good game. 24-21. New England's up with 12 minutes left to go. Chicago's in the red zone. 1st and 10 on Cleveland 17. Philly's in the red zone. Jacksonville's in the red zone, and Houston's in the red zone. We need a score here, Chiefs. Hands it off to Pacheco. Weaves up off tackle. It's about 5 yards on that run. We'll call it 2nd down and 5. They're getting a little chippy here. Yeah, it's getting a little chippy. There's a lot of after the play pushing and shoving, carrying on. Holland hands it off again. Go the other tackle. Pacheco gets about 3 yards on that run to bring up 3rd down and 3 or 4, maybe even 2. They called it 3. Third down and 3. They're 3 for 8 so far today, and 3rd down. There's a pass. Oh my God! They completely just destroyed Rice right over the middle, helmet to helmet, and they're out there dancing and carrying on. Same kind of shit that happened last week, and they just let them do it. They don't. They don't. I mean, old school football, yeah. When Troy Polamalu was doing it, yeah, that's exactly how it was supposed to be. But now, that's not it. Yeah, that ain't it. That's not how it's supposed to go anymore. Yeah, the Bears are winning. Yeah, 21-3. But of course, they didn't call a penalty. It was on the Chiefs. The Chiefs got the one that got a hit. Oh, there's another touchdown for the Bears. Yeah, 17-yard touchdown from Swift to bring that to a 28-3 game. Buffalo is driving. They're at second and goal. They're only down 3. Philadelphia is driving. You got school, huh? You got to do some work. I thought uh, I thought you were at homeschool, Cheyenne. Jaguars settle for a field goal. Texans settle for a field goal. And the Chiefs are punting. Fair catch called for right at the 40-yard line. Yeah, I mean they're putting the boots 28-3 on Cleveland. Baltimore's got a 17-0 lead over Cincinnati. All right. Chargers on the 40-yard line. Hands it off to it looks like it's Hampton. And Hampton, yeah, he breaks a good tackle off tackle. Gets about damn 20 yards on that for a first down. All the way down, well, probably 25-yard line, all the way down to the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Another handoff. This one goes right up the middle. And he gets about 5 yards on that. Hampton does. Hell yeah, Jenny. Hell yeah, Jimmy. Like and subscribe if you're new. Sorry, I ain't too fired up right now. These games got me pissed off pretty good. Buffalo just scored them a touchdown. They just took a 4-point lead over New England. 28-24 with 10 minutes left to go in the fourth. Nice play by Bolton. He's back in there. Loss of 2 on that run and bring up 3rd down and 6. Hell yeah, Mia. Appreciate that. I think I'm like 2 away from 100 or something like that. Last I saw. All right, 3rd down and 6. We got to stop them and hold them for a field goal attempt here. I almost said Rivers. Herbert takes up off the middle and he gets Caught in the backfield. Good. The uh the the yard marker said 4th and 46. I don't think that's quite the case. Oh, nice. One more. I didn't, that's awesome. All right, they're lining up for a field goal attempt. This looks like to be a 51. It's down, it's up, and kicker the dicker is good. Chargers, let's take a 16-13 lead on the Chiefs. We've got to do something. We have got to do something. Come on. Chiefs has got to do it, man. They got to do it. They got to get past this bullshit. They got to get past the refs. They can't mess around any longer. This is it. This is it, boys. You got to do it. You can't be woe is me, poor pitiful me shit. You've got to win this game. Bottom line. That is it. Bottom line, that is it. That's all you got to worry about right now. That's it. Uh, I'm not sure what you're saying there, Lorenzo. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly the first half refs. Well, the same refs. They're just, yeah, whatever. All right, boys, we got to do something here. You got to get down. Got to do it. Play action pass. Mahomes back out and flips it out to Pacheco. He gets about 2 yards on that. Mahomes got a little happy feet there. He was worried about getting hit. Yeah, he got happy feet. Second down and 8. Is 28-3, Mia. Chicago 28, Cleveland 3. Mahomes back to pass, flips it forward, gets nice. It looks like a first down to Travis Kelce. And that's how we end the third quarter. Uh, Lorenzo, no, they did not. They did not get the lead before the end of the third. Oh, Patriots just had him a long touchdown. There's a 65-yard touchdown. Henderson, son of a bitch. I'm playing against Henderson. Yeah, that's gonna be a loss for me on that fantasy week. 65-yard touchdown run. New England just took a 31-28 lead over Buffalo. Cincinnati's trying to do something here during the fourth quarter. They're to Baltimore's 26, and the Bears just sacked Sanders again. The Bears rushed it forward. They got it on their own 48-yard line. Yeah, I thought it was a first down, Jimmy and Jenny, but the way these calls are going, I'm not. I'm not holding out hope. We'll wait, come back from the fourth quarter to find out. Well, Mia, I think you better start packing a bag. Yeah, you better start packing a bag. And here we are, fourth quarter. Hey, what's going on, Priscilla? Are you happy to see the snow? Oh, they did give him the first down. I can't believe it. I thought for sure the refs would have screwed him out of that first down. But first and 10 on the Chiefs' 44-yard line. Mahomes back to pass, steps up in the pocket, and gets sacked. You can't just stand there and just jump around for 7 seconds and expect for something to happen. I mean, you got people wide open down there. All right, second and 16. Mahomes back to pass, pump fake once, runs around to the side, flips it forward, out of bounds, incomplete. There is a flag on the play, which will probably be they're probably going to call intentional grounding or some stupid shit on the Chiefs. Oh, the Cardinals got him a touchdown. They're 33-20. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I said I knew that there was something stupid on the Chiefs. Oh, two flags stupid on the Chiefs. Oh, they got three penalties on that one play. They definitely wanted to hear themselves. Yeah, they definitely wanted to hear themselves on that one. But I guess the good thing about it is that they offsetting penalties, two on the offense and one on the defense, brings no play. Yeah, there you go. Get Sands out there to make some snow angels there, Priscilla, and that'll be your short, be a short for your channel. All right, I missed something here. Now it's third and 16. I don't know how they got 10 yards. But they've been kind of effed up all game. Oh, there's a nice pass to Thornton. All the way down to the 30-yard line. Oh, but there's a flag. Oh, but there's a flag. I gotta I gotta assume it's on the Chiefs because everything's on the Chiefs. Personal foul against the offense. Illegal block on Juju. Oh my God. It didn't even take the guy off his feet. No, that's a legal block. But we could get hammered. We can get hammered and just hit helmet to helmet the whole time. And they just, it's all right. No, that's okay. You're good. You're fine. Well, I guess at least it's still a first down. I guess if I got one thing to say about it, that's it. That's about it. It's still a first down. But come on. It wasn't even crack black block. It hit him right in the chest. Hit him right in the chest. But they're gonna say, "Oh no, that's illegal. That's crackback." All right, another one to Thornton. This time he gets to the 30. But of course, he gets sandwiched helmet to helmet. Oh, and there's another flag. There's another flag. Coming, the Chiefs are a little pissed off about the way they've been helmet to helmet. The guys, there's a bit of a scrum going on there. A little bit of hey, you know what? Knock your shit off, guys. Oh, and great, somebody's down, hurt. Well, I mean, he's been getting just completely just helmet to helmet every time he turns around. Uh, so I'm not surprised that if it's Rice on the ground. I haven't even seen. Oh, they finally called. They finally called roughing the unnecessary roughness on a play. I can't even believe it. I cannot even believe it. Why are they circling Rice? He didn't even do nothing. No, the Chiefs didn't get the penalty. The Chiefs didn't get a penalty. That was on. That was on uh, the Chargers. Oh, they kicked that guy out, huh? Jefferson. Yeah, Rice was definitely angry. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye, you fucking cheating son of a gun. Na 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 na. Have fun in the shower early, you son of a gun. Oh, I mean, damn that Thornton. Yeah, he's got a bad concussion. You could see it. He stiffened up when he got hit. Man, he got hit hard. That's not one. That is not one. Thornton has been one of those players that has just been unsung throughout the whole year. Jefferson been doing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, that's Rice got in his face. He needed to get in his face. He's the one that need Rice earlier in the game. All right, boys, take control. Take control. Take control. Take a breath. Calm down. Let me get all fired up for you guys. Ball's on the 15-yard line. Just throw it right here to Kels. Touchdown. Oh, they came in. They came up quick against Mahomes. He had to get rid of that with the quickness. Luckily, he was able to get away to it to the back there, coming out of the backfield, and it incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. Yep. Oh, completely hammered Pacheco in the backfield. That was a loss of 2. Yeah, they need to protect Mahomes is what they need to do. He's been getting hit more than anybody. I don't know why they got to keep showing that Thornton hit. Long pass. Oh my God. He incomplete or interception. Why are you running back, you dummy? You were down at like the 2-yard line. Man, it was a good interception and down at the 1. I don't know why Mahomes thinks that Kareem Hunt's a deep wide receiver like that. That was a bad call, bad play, bad setup, bad play. You're trying to throw a jump pass to somebody that's 5'5". That's usually not a very good way to go about that. And it's yeah, it's just stupid, really. It doesn't make any sense. Hey, they're on the 2-yard line. We just need to get a sack for a safety and get the ball back. That looks like Chicago or Shador Sanders did the same thing, do an interception. Now the Bears got the ball on their own 22 or the 22-yard line of Cleveland. 8 minutes left to go, already in field goal range. Cincinnati's got the ball 3rd and 6. 3 minutes left to go. I don't even need to talk about that game. That game's over, 24-0. New England's got the ball. They are down by 4. Buffalo is up 35-31. Washington Giants is pretty much no need to talk about it. Jacksonville Jets, pretty much no need to talk about it. And Houston, Arizona, pretty much don't need to talk about that one either. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need to go walk it off my own self. Here. Yeah. Bullshit is what it is. There's some outside. bunch of cheating ass sons of bitches. It's the same type of play that happened last week. Same type of play. Why go for it on 4th and 1 on your own side of the field when the defense is playing killer? You go for it, and then they f up. Same thing. You're in field goal range, down by 3. Why try to throw a jump ball to Kareem Hunt? Just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, that's a good one, Mona. She got somebody that benched Trevor Lawrence. They got 40 points sitting on their bench. Yeah. Well, it's probably a good thing you're playing down there in New Orleans then. I don't know what's going on in this game. 10 minutes left. Chargers got the ball up to their own 28-yard line. Pitch to Hampton. There's a hold. He tried to do the Saquon and just completely got slammed down. Are they going to call the hold or no? Okay. They're not going to call. They're not going to call the hold. Yeah, he tried to do the Saquon and he landed on his head. Third down and like 3. 3rd and 2 is what they said. It's more like 3rd and 3. Little screen pass to their tight end Gatson. And of course he gets it, first down. This is it, dude. I mean, really, this is it. If they lose, it'll be turn out the lights on the Chiefs season. It'll be the first time Mahomes ever got swept by a divisional opponent. Yeah, it's all just all kinds of firsts. First time he's never made the playoffs. Hell, first time he never hasn't made the AFC Championship game. They do a off tackle run to Vidal, and he doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I agree, Lorenzo. Yeah, I have no words really. Jen, 2nd down and 10. Little pass to who is that? That's the guy that dropped the ball earlier, Harris. Yeah, no, really, I agree, Jen. They did mess up the mojo. They messed up the mojo at the beginning of the half, or the end of the half, end of the first half. Third down and 2. You got to stand up here. You got to stand up tall right now, boys. And they do not. Yeah, they don't. Hampton gets about 4 yards on that third and 2 for another San Diego first down. All right, San Diego, another Chargers first down. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna call them San Diego. No, I probably yeah. Starting next week, I'll probably start doing underwater basket weaving. I think they show that on ESPN Ocho. Competitive underwater basket weaving. It might be better than this shit. No, I probably will. I probably will do a little something about the Olympics. I like watching the Olympics. What's up, Mia? Hopefully you were packing a bag because Chicago is definitely winning. All right, second down and 7. Herbert back to pass, throws it, fumble. Oh, they're going to call it incomplete again. Again, they call it. I mean, it. Yeah, you can hear Mona clapping in the background. Dart got him a touchdown. Dart's her fantasy quarterback. No, that was incomplete for sure. I can't put that one on the Zebras. I'll call that one fair. That was an incomplete pass. He didn't have control of that at all. Third down and 7. Third down and 7. Sacked him. Oh, they're saying incomplete. I think he was already down. Herbert was a little bit slow getting up. They got the stop. They got the stop. I think he was down. Oh, no, he wasn't quite down. Oh yeah, huh? Intentional grounding. I'm good with that. They ain't gonna call it because that only been intentional grounding if Mahomes was doing it. But here we go. We got a punt. 5 minutes left to go. 5 minute drive. Fair catch called for at about the. Oh, he didn't call for a fair catch, Remigio. What are you doing? He's able to hang on to the ball. There is a flag on the play, so you know who that's on. Yeah, holding on the Chiefs. All right, we got some finals so far in this morning games. You got Baltimore winning 24-0 over Cincinnati, and Philadelphia 31-0 over the Raiders. The Raiders. Yeah, you're definitely getting a new house, Mia. That's for sure. There's no way in hell that Cleveland can come back on this game. No way in hell. All right. We just gotta hold off, do a long yeah, 'cause that so he caught it at the 23, but the hold ended up putting it all the way back to the 8. I don't know why it's all the way back to the 8. Why it should be at a 10-yard penalty. It should be at the 13. I don't know why they moved it all the way back to the 8. Yeah, there you go. They're about ready to kick off. Next, call it half hour or so. Yeah, yeah, right in the monkey, huh? Yeah, I don't know why they moved it all the way back to the 8. That just doesn't make any sense. All right, Mahomes back to pass, passes it to Kels. He does a little shimmy shimmy and gets a Kansas City Chief first down. Yeah, did a little shimmy shimmy. Clock still running. 4:55, 54, 53. Ball's up to the, call it the 19-yard line. Mahomes in the shotgun. Worthy goes into motion. Back to pass. Throws it out to the sideline. Worthy does a spin as well. He doesn't quite get the first down. The clock's still running. 4:34, 33, 32. Second down and 1. Worthy tried to do a little shimmy shimmy too, but he couldn't quite get around. Yeah, they have got to own this. They have got to own this. Second down and 1. Hands it off to Kareem Hunt. He gets that first down for the Kansas City Chief. Kansas City Chief, first down. 3:54, 53. Clock still running. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. 3:49, 3:48. They had a first down on uh, the Chiefs 32-yard line. Holmes back to pass, gets it to Kels again. There's another first down. They got that up close to midfield, probably like to the 43. They start their shit again. Be careful, Kels. They're just trying to get you in trouble. Yeah, they definitely. He definitely tell them what where to go, and they're making plans for after the game. Ball's on the 42-yard line. Play action pass. Mahomes rolls out. Hey, he got that's a little bit late hit out of bounds, but of course they're not going to call it. Freaking Mahomes standing on outside the white of the out of bounds, but it's okay for the Chargers to hit him. Yeah, it's okay. They're calling that a sack, and he got to the line of scrimmage. It doesn't make any sense. How is it a sack when you didn't lose any yards? So it'll be second down and 10. Little screen to Rice. Rice goes up the middle. Are they going to spot that short? That looked like a first down. 2:41 left to go. That looked like it should have been a first down. Yeah. Yeah, that Bills Pats game, Buffalo has got the ball in the red zone, minute 30 left, up 4 on New England. Yeah, and the Eagles kicked the shit out of the Raiders. All right, that's first down, and we are going to go to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, we're going to the 2-minute warning. Oh, it looks like Buffalo is kneeling on it. Yeah, that looks like Buffalo's dealing on it. Buffalo's look like they're going to get this win on New England, and they needed it pretty badly. Wow, I didn't even think there was any chance, but uh, the Giants have the ball. 2:10 left to go in the fourth quarter, and they are down by 8, and they have the ball. They are on Washington's 40-yard line, first and 10, and they just went to the 2-minute warning. What looks like a bag of chips? Bag of Buffalo chips? Yeah, they're still just they might it could be 31-10. So it looks like Cleveland's still trying to play, calling timeouts. Yeah, all the morning games are coming down to the 2-minute warning or done. Other one that just ended was Buffalo 35, New England 31 as a final. Yeah. Yeah, they need to all we want is 7. All you got to do is give us 7. Yeah, they were definitely upset about Cena. They were crying. Yeah, we don't need to take no points from no Bears. We'll get our own points. Yeah, we'll get our own points here. Come on now. Oh, looks like Shador Sanders got sacked again on fourth down. So now it's the Bears' ball. 10 seconds left. One snap. They're done. Houston's also kneeling on the ball. They're up 40-10 on Arizona. All right. Mahomes back to pass. First and 10. Throws it down. It goes incomplete. There's a flag. Oh, shit. Mahomes is hurt. Rolling on the ground, holding his knee. Was it a late hit? What? I don't see. Well, we're going to need a little Minshew magic going on here because it looks like Mahomes is laid up pretty bad right now. Ooh, that hurt me. That looked like a high ankle sprain to me. That ankle got twisted up something fierce underneath of him. Oh, that sucks so bad. Oh, yeah, he's still down now. He's hurt. That you could see that ankle just completely tore up. Come on, Minshew. Minshew magic now. Oh, and just in case you were wondering, that flag was on the Chiefs. Yeah, they called holding, even though they hit the quarterback late. Um, definitely call holding. Yeah, it could have been a knee. It could have been a high ankle. It could have been his ankle. His whole foot turned uh, a way that it's not supposed to. He's been battling that for 2 weeks now. Yeah, it was. It definitely was, Charlie. Yeah, it was their winning drive. At least they added a little bit of holding, add 10 yards to that to get them out of get them off some kind of momentum. 1st and 20 with a new quarterback. All right, Minshew Magic drops out the pass, drops it off to Kels. He gets it up to the 50, fights for about 5 more yards, gets it all the way down to the 45-yard line. It's going to be second down and like 9. Got the majority of the penalty yards back plus a yard. Of course, I think they got it. Minshew's done this before for us. He's had to come in um, and get some stuff going. Rice gets. Oh, are they trying to call it a fumble? No, Rice gets a. And then why? Mac throws the ball at Rice and it hits him. And but that's not a penalty. But when that happened to the Chiefs, it was. 3rd and 7. I mean, and they're pretty far away from being in field goal range. 42 seconds left, 41-40. Clock's running. Do it here. Come on, boys. That's another one to Mahomes or to Kels for a Kansas City Chief first down. How about call a timeout here? Come on. Yeah, okay, there you go. 27 seconds left. Oh yeah, you had one of the first round buys, and now Mahomes is out. Well, you could. I don't know how your league works, but you always pick up Minshew. I don't know who's available in the waiver wire. But yeah, he's probably laid up. Yeah, he's probably laid up. Yeah, King Bob, the damn Bills won. All right, Minshew in shotgun. Ball's on like the 34-yard line. He rolls out, throws it away. Incomplete pass. 20 seconds left to go. 2nd and 10. I don't know, Jen. He's getting limped back to the locker room right now, having to get help all the way back there. This is the last game of the morning here right now. Well, Darnold, I think they have a pretty good season or a pretty good rest of the season for matchups. Ah, shit. Got to delay a game on the Chiefs. Yeah, we need this. We just need him to finish his game. Just need him to finish this game. No, they're taking out War. Shit, I'm not even sure who they got left. Maybe Rice can go down deep. I agree. I agree, Chief. It was a dirty play, but it's only a dirty play when it's against the Chiefs, not. Oh shit! Interception. That's ball game. That's the ball game. All right, y'all. That's it. So, Chiefs are now eliminated from the playoffs. Come back here after a little bit. I'm gonna do the Packers Denver game. Thank you all for stopping by here and watching me. Misery loves company, so I'm fucking miserable about this stupid ass game. But thank you all for stopping by, and we will catch you on the flip side. Like I said, we'll be doing that Packers game here after a little bit. So we will talk to you then. Thanks, y'all. Goodbye.